Welcome back. Today, we're diving into Venezuela, a country where chaos and beauty collide in the most jaw-dropping ways. Forget polished travel vlogs. This is your unfiltered survival guide to the wildest, most unpredictable place in South America. Ready for 15 shocking facts? Let's go. Venezuela sits atop the world's largest oil reserves, a staggering amount of black gold hidden beneath its soil. For decades, this South American nation has been known as an oil giant, with more proven reserves than even Saudi Arabia or Russia. You'd think that would make Venezuela one of the wealthiest countries on the planet, right? After all, oil is the lifeblood of the global economy, fueling everything from cars to industries, and shaping the destinies of nations. There's more black gold here than anywhere else. And for a while, it seemed like Venezuela was destined for endless prosperity. Oil money once flowed freely, funding grand infrastructure projects, social programs, and even subsidizing gasoline to the point where it was cheaper than water. But all that oil hasn't made the people rich. In fact, the reality on the ground is a stark contrast to the country's immense natural wealth. Walk through the streets of Caracas or Maracaibo, and you'll see crumbling buildings, long lines for basic goods, and families struggling to make ends meet. It's like winning the lottery and losing the ticket. The wealth, mostly invisible. Despite the billions of dollars generated by oil exports, most Venezuelans never see the benefits. Hyperinflation has rendered the currency nearly worthless, and everyday essentials are often out of reach. The average Venezuelan is still struggling, facing shortages of food, medicine, and even electricity. Many families have been forced to adapt, making do with less and finding creative ways to survive in a country where abundance and scarcity exist side by side. It's the ultimate paradox. Rich in resources, poor in reality. Oil refineries loom over impoverished neighborhoods, a daily reminder of what could have been. The promise of oil wealth has turned into a cruel irony for millions. Oil is everywhere. Pipelines snake across the landscape, and gas stations dot every city. But prosperity? Not so much. Instead, people wait in line for hours just to fill their tanks, and the dream of a better life feels more distant than ever. And that's just the start of Venezuela's wild contradictions. How did a country so rich in oil end up so poor? The answer is a tangled web of politics, economics, and missed opportunities, a story that's as complex as it is heartbreaking. Caracas, Venezuela's bustling capital, isn't just vibrant, it's an extreme sport in itself. Here, the city pulses with energy, color, and a sense of urgency that's impossible to ignore. But beneath the lively surface, Caracas is infamous for its sky-high crime rates, making every day a test of nerves and quick thinking. For locals and visitors alike, the city's reputation for danger is as much a part of its identity as its stunning mountain views and rich culture. Just running errands here feels like stepping into a real-life video game, one set to nightmare mode. Every trip to the market or stroll down the block is a calculated risk, where you're constantly scanning your surroundings, planning your next move, and hoping luck is on your side. The adrenaline rush is real, and it's not just for thrill seekers. Everyone has to play the game. Locals have developed superhero-level situational awareness. It's a survival skill honed over years of living in a place where being alert isn't just smart, it's essential. People move with purpose, eyes darting, always aware of who's behind them or what's around the next corner. It's a city where instincts are sharp, and trust is earned slowly. Even something as simple as carrying groceries home becomes a memorable adventure. Every successful trip feels like a small victory, a story to tell. Caracas will leave an impression. If you make it out with your groceries, you've truly accomplished something. This city isn't for the faint of heart. It demands courage, resilience, and a sense of humor. But for those who embrace the chaos, Caracas is unforgettable. A place where every day is an adventure, and every night is a celebration of survival. Welcome to the city that never sleeps, because it can't afford to. In Caracas, adrenaline isn't just for junkies, it's a way of life. Here, every heartbeat echoes with the thrill of the unknown, and every sunrise brings a new challenge. This is Caracas. Wild, unpredictable, and utterly unforgettable. The Bolivar, Venezuela's currency, has become so devalued that it's almost like monopoly money. Except, in this game, nobody's winning. Once a symbol of national pride and economic promise, the Bolivar is now a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change. Today, stacks of cash that once could buy a car might not even get you a loaf of bread. Hyperinflation has hit Venezuela so hard, that people have found creative ways to use their money, literally. Instead of spending bolivars at the store, many Venezuelans turn them into crafts, souvenirs, and even home decorations. The bills are more valuable as raw material for art than as actual currency. Imagine needing a wheelbarrow just to buy groceries. In Venezuela, that's not a joke. It's reality. People haul bags and wheelbarrows full of cash to markets, only to find that prices have soared again by the time they reach the checkout. Waiting in line at the store is a gamble. Prices can double, or even triple, while you're still standing there. Shoppers watch helplessly as the value of their money evaporates in real time, making every trip to the market a race against inflation. For many, their life savings have been reduced to little more than a pile of colorful paper. Some have turned to making origami purses and wallets out of their old bills, a bittersweet way to remember what their money used to be worth. The sad truth is, the bolivar is now worth less than the paper it's printed on. People compare their bills to blank sheets of paper and realize that, in many cases, the paper might actually be more useful. In Venezuela, cash has found a new life as art. Artists and everyday people alike transform worthless currency into sculptures, jewelry, and intricate designs, giving the bolivar a second chance as something beautiful, if not valuable. For many Venezuelans, the situation is so absurd that all you can do is laugh. The bolivar has become a punchline, a daily reminder of how surreal life can get when money loses its meaning. Gasoline in Venezuela is cheaper than water, seriously. Fill your tank for less than a bottle of Evian. The government subsidizes fuel to absurd levels. People wait hours for gas, not food. Smuggling cheap fuel is big business. In Venezuela, water is a luxury. Gas is practically free. Blackouts are a daily reality. Power outages last hours, sometimes days. Forget Netflix, it's candlelit everything. Candles and batteries are more valuable than cash. Dinner, board games, even bathroom trips. Candlelit, it's a forced digital detox whether you want it or not. Pack a headlamp if you visit. In Venezuela, darkness is just part of the adventure. Amid the chaos, Venezuela has Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall. The water turns to mist before it hits the ground. Getting there is an adventure. Think Indiana Jones, not Instagram. The view, absolutely breathtaking. It inspired Paradise Falls in Pixar's Nature's Perfection, hidden in the madness. Angel Falls is proof Venezuela's beauty is unmatched. Internet in Venezuela. Think dial-up, but slower. Uploading a photo is a test of patience and faith. Streaming? Forget it. Buffering is the national pastime. The digital world moves at hamster speed. Remote work? Not happening. It's a digital desert. In Venezuela, the internet is a luxury, not a given. Venezuela is a beauty pageant powerhouse. More Miss Universe titles than anywhere. Pageants are a national obsession. Contestants are treated like royalty. The whole country tunes in. Crime rates even drop during the show. In Venezuela, beauty is big business. The arepa is Venezuela's soul food. Don't call it a pancake. Crispy outside, soft inside, stuffed with anything you want. It's breakfast, lunch, dinner, and late-night snack. Areperas are sacred ground. Debates over fillings get heated. Arepas are comfort, tradition, and home. Just don't insult them by calling them anything else. Venezuelan nightlife is legendary if the lights are on. Power outages mean parties move, adapt, and survive. Any place can become a club with a speaker and some rum. The party never stops, it just relocates. Flexibility is key. Nightlife here is spontaneous, resilient, and unforgettable. It's a celebration of spirit, no matter the chaos. Venezuela once banned for being inappropriate, and replaced it with, in a country with real problems, cartoon characters were the big threat. It's a classic case of bizarre priorities. Sometimes, reality is stranger than fiction. Lake Maracaibo is home to the Catatumbo lightning, nature's wildest light show. Lightning storms erupt up to 300 nights a year. It's so regular, sailors used it for navigation. The sky becomes a disco every night. Scientists have theories, but it's just pure spectacle. In Venezuela, even the weather is extreme. Toilet paper is a hot commodity. Shortages are legendary. People line up for hours for a single roll. The government even took over factories to manage supply. Creativity rules. Anything can become TP in a pinch. If you visit, bring your own. In Venezuela, toilet paper is worth its weight in gold. Baseball is Venezuela's true religion. The country produces MLB stars and lives for the game. Kids play in the streets with makeshift bats and balls. Baseball unites the country like nothing else. It's a passion untouched by crisis. Mess with baseball, and you've committed the real sin. Despite everything, Venezuelans are incredibly warm and resilient. They'll share their last arepa, invite you in, and find reasons to laugh. Humor and hospitality are survival skills here. Their spirit is unbreakable. You'll leave Venezuela amazed by its people, not just its chaos. The real shock? How much heart you'll find. That's Venezuela. Beautiful, wild, and unforgettable. Would you visit? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this ride, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay safe. Peace out.